Różnica. Patrzyłem z nim, meta casting, nie wiem, on jest tam no. Hey, yeah.
Me making some music. The tale is going to be told through sound. I'm working my way through hyper bass heavy witch house kind of track. So if you're into that or into watching people make music, tell a story while they're doing stuff, or just the vibes, stick with me. It's gonna be cool. See you at the end. This voice over time, I'm gonna start off by bumping that BPM up to 190, almost gabber territory. I'm gonna start looking for my drums. The recording cut while I was working on the drums, so here's each individual drum with the sample info. Got a few kicks, snares, hi-hats, now I'm just doing some quick routing, and here's it all together. After routing, I'm just gonna get a quick limit, wave shape. Gonna add decapitator as well. Sound Toys plugins, all of them are amazing. Turn it down, small reverb, turning it all the way down as well for the most part. Just trying to get a little more space in there. The drums are gonna end up not sounding this aggressive. Now we're moving on to the bass. Loading up Serum 2 here. Basic shape going on the first oscillator. And then on a square for that one. Lower it a couple octaves, get this funky little shape. Why not toss a third oscillator on there? Triangle, -1. Add a little sub sign on there as well. Add a filter, tweak with the filter for a little while, and then I started playing with the LFO with the filter. Try to get like an FM sound. I ended up tweaking a little more on the filter and LFO, get a little closer to the final sound I want. Add decapitator, add a little wave shaper as well. EQ, bring out those lows, and then another one of my favorite plugins, also from Sound Toys, Little Alter Boy. Figure out what key. I just decided to go with A minor. Another little quick mix on the drums, re-level everything, mess with some of those insert effects as well. Add a master limiter, get everything really punchy, tone back that limiter on the master. Put one on the bass, routed the kicks into the bass, and then I sidechain the hell out of it. Now that's really starting to sound like something I like. Time to add lead that sits in the background on the chorus, but it's a really funky preset that I changed up a little bit, and it ends up sounding pretty damn cool. I had a delay here. Reverb, same thing. A little wider, separate on the left side, but lower that leveling though, and bring it down quite a bit in the mix. I just want that distant kind of feel hitting you in these real weird highs. So next, get some chords in here. I picked this, at least I think it would fit with the vibe. Found some chords that I really liked, progression that I fucked with heavy. Something just wasn't right about it. Couldn't really figure out what it is that I wanted to hear from it, so I ended up just changing the sound.
Just start from scratch.
Change it over to a square, add another oscillator, add some unison, some different layers, detune them a little bit, add a third oscillator, keep that alter boy on there. Then I add Micro Shift, another one of my favorite plugins of all time, again from Sound Toys. Not a sponsor, by the way, obviously. Finishing up the final settings on the sound for the chords. Just re-level everything again. I love to mix and master a little bit along the way as I go. I'm gonna add an actual melody. So I'm going to use the same sound, just throw it on top. Realized I want it to be a little louder, a little more present in the mix, so I ended up just separating to a different track. Changed up the mixing a tiny bit as well on each one. Keep it pretty simple. Now it's time to lay everything out. I'm going to spare you the details on this process. Alright, so that's what I want for the layout. Just going to export everything, split mixer tracks, make a new file real quick, toss them back in. And then I'm just gonna level everything to finish out the master. And while I'm at it, I'll add some transitions. Found this ride that I really liked, so I just flipped it around, elongated it, changed the pitch around a little bit, put it in some different spots, changed up the speeds on some of them, and then I routed it into the master, add a little reverb onto it, leveled it out, finished up the mixing. Here's the final result. I hope you enjoy. The second video is probably gonna be what you were more expecting. It's gonna be like a type video. This one, no.